All right, y'all, yesterday in the Senate Intelligence Committee hearing, things got a little testy with Senator Kamala Harris when she challenged one of the intelligence chiefs when it came to his testimony, actually Rod Rosenstine with the Department of Justice. But also, she got checked by some senators. Hit play.
Would you agree, Mr. Rosenstine, to provide a letter to Director Mueller, similarly, providing that Director Mueller has the authority as special counsel, quote, independent of the supervision or control of any officer of the department, and ensure that Director Mueller has the authority that is plenary and not, quote, defined or limited by the special counsel regulations?
Well, Senator, I'm very sensitive about time, and I'd like to have a very lengthy conversation and explain that all to you. I tried to do that.
Can you give me a yes or no answer,
in the closed
please?
Briefing. Well, it's not a short answer, Senator. The answer
It is either you are willing to do that or not, as we have precedent in that regard.
But
Mr. Chairman, they should be allowed to answer the question.
It's a long question you pose, Senator, and I fully appreciate the import of your question, and I'll get to the answer.
Are you willing or are you not willing to give him the authority to be fully independent of your ability statutorily and legally to fire him?
He has the
yes or no, sir?
He has the full independence that is authorized by those regulations. And
Are
Senator,
you willing to do as has been done before?
With the senator suspend, the chair is going to exercise its right to allow the witnesses to answer the question.
Mr. Chairman, respespectly,
Mr. Rosenstine,
I would point out that this witness has joked with the, as we all have,
the senator
ability to
suspend.
filibuster.
Mr. Rosenstine, would you like to thoroughly answer
Thank
the
you,
question?
Mr. Chairman. I am confident, Senator, that Director Mueller, Mr. McCabe, and I, and anybody else who may fill those positions in the future will protect the integrity of that investigation. That's my commitment to you, and that's the guarantee that you and the American people have.
Senator
So is that a no?
So they admonished Elizabeth Warren, they admonished Kamala Harris. Laura,
what's going on is sexism.
Right.
Okay, what's going on is just open sexism. Right. You know, you remember when Abu Ghraib happened, John McCain reamed Donald Rumsfeld. And I mean reamed him right at the top of the hearing. Nobody said anything. Okay. We have 21 women in the Senate. Until we get more women in the Senate who hold the gavel, this is going to continue. This doesn't happen to male senators, period. You can't show me a video. Nobody's going to be able to send a video of this happening to a male senator. We saw Ron Wyden do some very tough questioning. We saw Angus King do some very tough questioning. We saw Marco Rubio do some tough questioning. Nobody says anything. John McCain doesn't have anything to say. He doesn't need to interrupt. Now, all of a sudden, Kamala Harris doesn't. And you'll notice Rod Rosenstein has no problem. Rod Rosenstein knows what's going on. He's not pressured. He's not saying, hey, wait a minute, nothing. He's trying to answer or whatever. So the people who had the problem with it were Richard Burr, Senator Richard Burr, and John McCain, and a few other people grumbling that I couldn't hear. I was in the well taking pictures I couldn't see. But whatever. This is something that doesn't happen to male senators.
Ralph, real quick.
Well, the last point to that is that it always seems to happen, particularly to women, and now we're seeing it happen to women of color, and this is just has everything that GOP says they're not happening again.
Ralph, real quick, about 10 seconds.
She has every right to question as aggressively and as vigorously as any other senator in that chamber. Period. End of discussion.
That's right. Y'all need to back off these sisters, because y'all gonna get cut.
A peaceful protest turned deadly. 37-year-old black man was shot and killed by Baton Rouge police. His hands are in the air, and you still get shot by the cops.
Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead.
We're not gonna let hate define us.
Race is a big part of this.
If truly all lives matter, then all lives need to matter equally. What we require is action. What we require is accountability. We understand that black lives do matter, and we will keep focused on this issue.
NewsOne Now, every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.